Hi, Dare to Dreamers. This is Debbi Dachinger. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I put out a video, and I almost thought about skipping this week. My life is taking off in the greatest way, and I'm very grateful that everything that I do and all the work I've done is paying off, that it's showing on the outside. So, woohoo! And because of that, it's been busy. But I don't want to forget y'all, because this inspiration, I think, is just too important for me to connect with you guys is everything. So, that said, I want to tell you first a little bit of weird trivia. I just found out through something I read, you know that Lenny Bruce went to my high school? Of course, lots and lots and lots of decades before I did, but I thought that was pretty cool. Wellington C. Mepham High School in North Belmore. Lenny Bruce. His name wasn't that. It was Leonard Schneider. So, see, I come from funny stock. Okay. Don't forget to get my book, Dare to Dream, This Life Counts, bestseller. And I have some amazing freaking products coming up. Go to DeborahDachinger.com. It's Dachinger.com. You will not be sorry. It's getting better all the time. All right. We're going to be talking about let go. Let go now. Let go now. Yeah. Let go now. That's the subject du jour. Because, you know, you can't really bring anything wonderful in your life if you got so much that you're holding on to and so much you're controlling. You have to be in a state of let go. It's a crazy thing, right? Here I am going, well, you got to take action. You got to create a map. You got to do this. You got to do that. And then I'm saying let go. It's like, yep, it all goes hand in hand. Life is funny that way, isn't it? It was Ajahn Khan who said, if you let go a little, if you let go a little, you get a little peace. If you let go a lot, you'll have a lot of peace. Capiche? Good. You know, there may never come a time when life is completely simple. So, that said, there will come a time when you can choose to accept, just to say, this is exactly as it is, and I accept. I can choose to be peaceful right now. So if you choose to be peaceful, just know that you can channel discontent. You can take discontent and say, okay, I get you. You're there. I'm not content with this. It ain't making me happy, but I'm going to make another decision. So go out and do something that's positive. Take a positive action. You can suddenly start looking at those jobs or applying for those jobs you thought about. Take that class. Ask that person out. Hire a coach. Join a mastermind group. Whatever you need to do to shift your energy and move it forward in a positive way. If you're going to start dwelling on things that make you feel, you know, that feeling like, God, that shouldn't have happened like that. It should have been like this. Or, God, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. Or they shouldn't. I should. When you start shoulding all over the place, be really clear. You ain't getting nowhere, but you're making yourself crazy and unhappy. So mentally create an imaginary box somewhere here or here is nice. And it says expectations. Now remember this, an expectation is a future resentment in the making. So when you start going, I should, I shouldn't, they should, they shouldn't, it should, it shouldn't, the whole blah, 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 the world shouldn't, the country shouldn't, the government, whatever you get stuck in. Take that, because it's some kind of feeling that's going to become an expectation and a resentment. Put it in your expectation box and energetically just let it go. Do not hold on to it. Release it. Not yours. Not yours. Let go of stress. Don't you want to let go of stress? I want you to let go of stress. So think about all your stresses. Oh, I'm stressed about the job. I'm stressed about the car. I'm stressed about my bills. I'm stressed about that relationship. I'm stressed about I'm supposed to go to this thing. Oh my God, I have to get up in front and speak in front of all those people. Oh, I'm stressed about my weight. I'm stressed. I just had a blood test. Right? Oh my God, my God, my God. Do these stresses serve you, I ask? Are you being served? Do you find, oh, I'm feeling much better because of how stressed out I am and how much I worry? If so, we should talk, or maybe not. But if not, which I think is probably 100% of you, including myself, then let it go. Let it go. Let it go, because you can make a new and better response choice. So what could you do? Honey, you could breathe. Just start by breathing, deep breathing. Put that stuff in your expectation box or your worry box, right? Your imaginary box, and let it go. Do deep breathing. Turn around and go, oh, there's people all around me. There's people I could pick up the phone. Enjoy other people. Yes? and laugh. Find ways to laugh. Go to a really funny movie, turn on a funny TV show. I have books that I read. Sometimes I think people, I don't know what they think of me, but I read books sometimes and like novels, and I'm cracking up wherever I am because some of the stuff, some of the characters to me are so funny. So laughter eases tension, it eases pain, right? It helps the immune system. It changes your state of mind, Get it better. Now, as far as letting go goes too, that's not swimming, that's letting go. As far as letting go goes too, past relationships, let's talk about that for a second. Because here's the truth. For people who grew up, and this could be anything, a job that didn't work out, a group of people that didn't work out, a relationship that didn't work out, a family member that didn't work out, whatever it is you put in that category, it's kind of like you have a rope between you and that person if you have not forgiven them, not let go, and you're still resenting. And what you're doing, fling, it's like a garbage bag, and you're walking around energetically carrying that situation around, that person around all the time. Now, let's check in with the person. They're not there. Oh my God. Why aren't they there? There's no one there because they ain't even thinking about you, honey. They went on with their life. What are you doing? You're so mad at yourself, you're still suffering. Guess what? They win. They win. You haven't gotten on with your life. So what if you made a new choice right now to just cut the tie, cut that rope, let it go, energetically let it go. Allow yourself a sense of closure. If you need to, if there's a lot of stuff in there, and I've done this before, if there's a lot of stuff in there, then cool, sit down and write. And write everything you want to say. I don't care if you use them 4-letter words. Whatever you got to do to express yourself and get it completely out of your body onto paper. Just remember this, you're never going to send it. No, no, no. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. You want to create peace here, so there's peace there. You don't need to send that to them, period. But you need to write it. So once you write it, allow yourself a complete sense of closure. I remember I once had to do this over a relationship. I was dating this guy. Thank God I didn't end up with him. At the time, the way it ended, I thought, I was crushed. I was really crushed. It was crazy. We're having dinner, and all of a sudden he just got up like, this isn't going to work out. What? So weird. I just cooked dinner for him. I thought it was the rudest thing I'd ever experienced. And he walked out, and it was crushing. And it wasn't just honestly crushing because of him. It was crushing for many other things that were going on all at the same time that I frankly hadn't grieved. So when it came on, it was like a kahuna. It was a hurricane of feelings. And so I couldn't be stuck with it because he left. I didn't get to have closure with him. And I sat down and I wrote. And I got to read it to somebody, and I got to read it on my own, and I got to cry when I did it. And you know what? It was better. But I'll also tell you something funny. The funny thing is, oh dear, I've got this call. We're going to let this go through. The funny thing was this. That's my interview. He called about 6 months later and said, are you dating anyone? I was wondering if we could go out to dinner. I'm still single. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I'm so over you. You is old potatoes. I don't even think about y'all, spud. Yeah, that was done. Gone. I was actually in a wonderful relationship at the time. So, sorry about all that ringing. Accept things in your life, reward yourself, post something somewhere that says letting go is love, holding on is attachment. Letting go is love, holding on is attachment. Let go of unwanted things, habits, attitudes, people. Now that's not letting go, is it? That's someone who really wants to get through. That's my interview. And she's just a little early. So just remember, you can also turn it over to a power greater than yourself when you can't handle it. And whatever is going on, just practice saying, I can be at peace with this. I can be at peace with this. Go to DebbiDachinger.com. Thanks for dreaming and for doing everything in your power to make your dreams come true and for doing this journey with me. I love you.